Mount Everest, the tallest point on Earth, 29,035 feet. Climbing it is one of the greatest physical challenges on the face of the Earth, and to many, it's the answer to a lifelong dream. My name is Luis Benitez, and this is my story about asthma. I pretty much spent my entire childhood shielded from anything that could threaten my life. Asthma meant that my only escape, my adventures, were through my father's collection of National Geographic magazines. On every page there was a new world that I thought I could never be a part of. To me, they were as unattainable as walking on the moon. I mean, I could get an asthma attack just walk into the mailbox. Two things happened that changed my life. One day, in the October 1963 edition of National Geographic, I read about the first Americans to climb Mount Everest. And believe it or not, they had also grown up with asthma and acute allergies. I knew from that point forward, if those guys could do it, it was definitely something I could try. My second motivation came from a doctor who recommended what was an alternative asthma treatment for the time. I was encouraged to walk in high altitude to strengthen my lungs. My father was originally from Ecuador, so we spent the summers trekking in the Andean mountains. I was about 7 years old at the time. Bit by bit, month by month, it actually worked. My lungs got stronger. I didn't realize it at the time, but with every step I took, I was getting closer to a dream that had always seemed impossible. My first official summit was Mount Cotopaxi at 19,350 feet in Ecuador. I was 14 years old. I was nauseous and dizzy from the altitude, and I summited at sunrise as lightning was flashing over the jungle below. And I was officially hooked. I've now been to the top of 6 of the famed 7 summits, a total of 39 times, and on top of Mount Everest 6 times. I've had the honor to guide my friend, the climber Eric Weyemeyer, to his historic 2001 Mount Everest summit. He's the first and only blind person to achieve that goal. And all things being well, I don't plan to stop anytime soon. So to everyone out there with asthma, remember, I challenged asthma, and so can you. After all, we all have mountains to climb. Please share your story on Facebook.